Let's start. In this game, Maxim took black stones and Milena took white. And it was a very interesting game. White started with a Takamoku, interesting choice, and then extension, it's a decent move. I saw this move being played immediately and then attacking the opponent, but White waited with it. White wanted a preparation. Also, Black doesn't need to play the Tiger's Mouth. Black can also just extend far. And also another thing is that it's also fine to leave it like this, even though it looks very weird, because it's like if White had an extension from a Sansan, and then we played this move, and what? And White didn't answer, and we also don't answer. Like, it's big to continue, of course, it's big to continue, but the problem is that there will be always Agi in White's shape. If White plays like this, then also difficult to really harm Black's stones. And there is yet another option, which is playing from the other side. Also not easy for White to find the next move. Alright, maybe now it will go like this. But probably the correct move of White is somewhere there. I don't know. It's unexpected. We invite Black to play from this side because then we attack Black very severely. So basically it feels very natural to Hane and play the Tiger's Mouth or just add a move. But we don't necessarily need to do it because there is also a weakness from the other side which will get activated if we play a stone there, and then then we can do something like this. Anyway, this was played. Black goes to Sansan. I am not sure. Maybe I would add a move because it's a bit risky, but Black didn't. And now this move feels very, very nice. And I was so amazed when I saw that AI suggested this move. It's beautiful. If Black plays like this, then nice. We are getting a very good Moyo, and Black is cramped. If Black doesn't add a move, then the next move is so powerful. White just started with this move. Usual answer of Black is this one. But Black maybe was afraid that Black will be running where White already placed a stone. I don't know what exactly is to be expected. Black played a Tetsuji from the other side, but this is good for White. This is nice that White gets these outside moves. Yeah. Maybe now that Tetsuji works better because to this move we can answer like that. And if White plays here, I don't know, I'm not sure. Would need to study this. There is also that option, which is maybe it looks audacious because it's risky. Yeah. So probably we start with this move and then we either continue against that group, or if White plays a move here, then we might already consider this one. Anyway, Black played this. Then a very interesting thing happened. Black played here. Now White played Atari and connected. But if White wants to go back, then why not go back immediately? Is it a good exchange for White? No. White loses a possibility of capturing a stone. And is White afraid of Black playing here? No. This is a bad shape for Black. Black still plays this move, and then instead of White having a stone at B, like at 2, White has already a stone which is blocking, and also White can get a better shape by playing, for example, this move, or I don't know, this move, or maybe just not play at all. But yeah, still there is this possibility that Black plays this move, and that's in fact quite big. White has even better option. White can start with the Atari and then push. And now if Black plays here, then White successfully managed to destroy Black's shape. Theoretically, Black is not completely alive on the bottom. If White plays 2 moves, then it will be center. Like, alright, Black is alive, but White can have center moves against Black. So like this, White destroys Black's shape. This is good for White. And if Black extends, it's very risky. And if Black plays from the other side, White is happy because like even the cut works, I think. This is very, very risky for Black. So this is a Tetsuji. and we should come up with it thinking of like, if we anyway are going to connect, it's better to play like this, but then still we are hoping for this shape, to destroy black's shape like this. So we can start with the Atari and then push. Nice. Like this, it's better for black. Black lived in center with a few points. This side is open, and yeah, and black plays a big move, good. White approached, that's unexpected to approach from the wrong side. Maybe better to approach from the normal side and then choose a Nadare Joseki. It makes sense. And if black plays like this, then all right, nothing big happened. We continue, and we are also happy with this result. Black is a bit cramped. Oh, by the way, it's so much the same shape like what we discussed before. Maybe black is too cramped here. Maybe it's better for black to play this move, or even to start a fight. That's risky, I don't know. White plays from this side, unexpected. If we really want that side, then we attach. This might make some sense, but like this it's easy for black. Black just took a lot of points. White goes in, and this choice I really don't like. Black should play from the other side and push white into this direction. A boring direction, because black already has an alive group standing on the ground very securely. Maybe black was afraid of this Joseki choice, but that's not something to be afraid of. It's completely normal. Maybe we even play like this and that. We take the corner. All right, white has a Moyo strategy. But then maybe play like this. Like that move is not a solution, because it's too close to black strong stones. It's too boring of a direction of play. If white just plays, I don't know, like this and like that, I think black is not very happy. Even though this opens, this bottom side opens, so white should be a bit careful, not really push black into that direction. Probably this move is the best. If black goes like this, then white goes what white wanted, but is there anything better? Not sure. And such a move is not interesting. Like, even if played later, not very much black can get. So I don't know. Maybe we can expect. I don't know. Is this a Joseki, for example? Maybe. Anyway, in the game, white played from the other side, which is also a possibility. Black goes out, and now white played the wrong move. White played an empty triangle. This is white center. Now white played here. That's not correct. White should either play here or play there. Just a nuki, maybe this. But white played here. This is an empty triangle, because this was our center. So like, no, we shouldn't play empty triangle. Black played from the other side. White goes out. And white secured the group, not necessarily needed. The group can easily live, and then this cut is not very important. A bit slow, but also not bad. Good shape going to the outside. Now black went in, that makes sense. White goes out, very beautiful move. All beautiful, yes, all the moves are very beautiful. Now white is in a little bit of trouble. White needs to make sure that the group doesn't die. Okay, white lived, black played this, and white got afraid that this is Geta and just gave away 2 stones. That's too painful. If we don't give away these 2 stones, then the result looks nice for white, because white managed to connect and black is still cut, and white connects everything. But white thought that this is Geta. Is it a Geta though? Well, I tried to read, and it's very difficult. Like, I understand what Milena was afraid of. White could, for example, play like this and then go out. This looks super risky, and the ladder doesn't work, so it's not an option. We could play this exchange, but it's a bad exchange. But maybe it's worth it now. The ladder works, and even though we got enclosed and that group is in trouble, black is also in trouble with this group, and we are making a big moyo. So it's a possible way of playing. If black decides to just capture the stones right now, then we at least got a nice outside. Unlike in the game, white sacrificed the stones but didn't get much in exchange. How to play? So difficult. Very difficult for white. Unfortunately. It feels so bad to give away these two stones, but also so difficult to save them. Maybe a Kosumi was a good choice. Sorry. Let's go for it. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory, but maybe it's still worth it because black, I don't know, the shape is not very thin. It's a Pyrrhic victory. I don't know. White just gave away, but then I don't know. Maybe at least leave it for later. Maybe later something changes. White never played this move in this game, and that's quite a pity because we can annoy black's group quite a lot after we already have a stone here. This would be a very good choice. If black, I don't know, answers like this, then we just simply create a group and make it impossible for black to get a big side. And let's see what happened in the game. It was very, very interesting. In the actual game, white pushed, then white decided to go for these points, and this was a mistake because the upper side was larger, was wider, and also white could start building a group with center moves, with this move, which is like looking at the weakness of black's shape. I don't know, maybe black can play from the other side, but then at least white has this option, and even if it's not best, then it's not the only option. White can play like this, black probably needs to go back to live, and then even continue like that. White is strong, so it's very tempting to go to the upper side. White decided to just take points on the right side, but then black's shoulder hit is a very good reduction technique, but black should rather play here because white cannot make a big area because black is strong everywhere. Because of this strength and that strength, maybe white's best move is just to take fourth line territory, which is not very great. Black went for a reduction though, and now this move, I am not sure if white should play like this. Maybe white should go down, but that's always a bit sad to go down. It's always more powerful to play Atari, but then black plays from the other side. And now white played a forbidden move. You should never connect these stones because then black is just too happy. White can connect on the bottom, but it's so bad. White should, like usually we cut. Maybe on this board we didn't want to cut because this would only give us strength in a useless direction, and it would give black strength in a useful direction. But then if not cut now, then still leave it for later. For now, just go out, and if black takes, it's all right. This shape is good. This shape is terrible. This shape is better. Let's say black plays like this. Still later there will be some agi with a ko. So it's also not easy. And if black plays like this, then white is very happy that white didn't lose a move on connecting this. Even though white loses a possibility of connecting the stones on the bottom, first of all, the move at A is useful itself because it is on the outside, and second of all, white gets the access to that important side, and the group doesn't need to be scared and doesn't need to connect back on the bottom because it just lives on the upper side very easily. White took, black connected, that makes sense. This move gives a sure connection, but white took, which gives black the possibility to play here, and Atari. I don't understand why black didn't Atari. If we Atari then, why not Atari now? Why not Atari now? Are we afraid of a call? Or that white connects like this? Alright, white might connect like this, but that's already a little victory for us, because it's good for points. Go down doesn't make sense, I think, in this particular situation. Go down doesn't make any sense. Usually go down doesn't make sense, but in this situation it doesn't make any sense. But there is still some arguing for later. Like there is some shortage of liberties in white shape. For example, this move is sent. And then play from the outside, or immediately play from the outside. This is what black played. And now it might look... okay, now there is a very important thing. Black connected. And before we connect, we should always place this Atari. Force your opponent to force you to play the move which you anyway want to play. Because white will anyway not dare to save these stones. This would be crazy from white, because then black can go down and actually white dies. So white anyway needs to go out. But then this exchange 1 to 2, A and B, is so good for black. Like this, it's basically game over, because black played an invasion, like a reduction on white side, and managed to reduce a bit. But alright, even if we add, even if we give away all the 5 stones, we gained so much on the top side. In the game it was worse, because black forgot about that exchange. Black just played here, but anyway, white needs to go out. White can push more. Alright, white pushed a few times more, and now white gets a lot. So it might look for white as a success, because like, oh, we're actually killing it big scale. But in fact, it's not the correct judgment of the position, even though looking just on the right side it looks so nice for white. Black, we shouldn't forget what black gained, and black gained really a lot. Now black stones are very efficient. If black plays this move, black gets 10, 20, 35 points, just like this, where we were only answering to white's move, right? We were just answering, and now we spend just one move and it's 35 points. It's bigger, significantly bigger than what white gets here. And remember that this used to be a side where white had a free access. Like it was easy for white, very easy to make an invasion and then build a group. And this side just turns into black points, into 35 points. So this is basically game over. Even though locally it looks good for white, it's basically game over. But black didn't play this move. Black tried to fight. And it was a bit interesting. Black died. But why? Wait. Players are not playing on that side, but that's so big, so needed to go in and destroy it, because then it will also matter for black's group, for the health of black's group. So players should play there. White cut off the other group though. It's also an idea how to win the game, to kill the other group. But unfortunately it was too easy for black to go out, and now white just needs to defend. But if we need to defend and not attack, then black just secures the points, and yeah, and the game over. It was even the group who got in trouble afterwards, even it died. But it's alright, it doesn't matter. Even if it doesn't get in trouble, even if white plays, let's say, here and here, black has a very big advantage because of these very, very efficient stones on the top side, taking a lot of points. 10, 20, 35. Alright, so that's it about this game. Black managed to win. Thank you for listening, and good luck in the next season. It will be in the new year, I think, already. So see you then. Bye bye.